The Terrapins will put total leather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. Robinson looking to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Avery. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Avery. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. No huddle offense to the line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. They'll go to the ground.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clobbered.
Quick strike complete. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Slams ahead. And he steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a drive there of 82 yards and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Maryland Terrapins offense has the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Back to throw, it's Washington. Fires to the tight end.
Now, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Running to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. That last completion has him set up 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got his man. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. They just keep firing. Swings it out to the flat. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. On the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Looking to throw, it's Washington. He wants it all. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Off play action. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Brings up 2nd down.
Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Hauls it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Robinson will throw. Got rid of it just in time. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. USC went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Trojans in a statement win if there ever was one. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Going to swing it on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fleming. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Things working pretty well for this defense out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Robinson looking to pass. It's complete to the left. There he goes. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll run play action. Bringing the heat. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Toss to the outside. Looking for the end zone. And they're in for a touchdown. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Steps away. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. A 1st down for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Washington. A strike downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Slithers into space. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on second down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Fleming. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A third down stop. Now to see what they do on fourth down. Never a doubt. That'll close the gap to 14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Fields. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Using his legs, it's Avery. Crosses the 30. Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Robinson will throw. Looking deep down the right side. And it's caught. Touchdown.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll give it to the back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Still running at the 40. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Takes the handoff. It's Ray. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Terrapins are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Catch in the middle, it's Fleming. Open space at the 25. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And the Terrapins are marching down the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Dropping back, it's Washington. Trying to pull his way in. Touchdown, Maryland! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now is starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10.
And we've got our eyes on everything going on in football, including this gem from Alabama and Tennessee. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Quick completion on the out. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Tight end now in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Parks. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Robinson looking to pass. He's got him this time. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw for it. Working that left side now. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And you'll have to be precise from the left hash in this short angle. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. And some room to work. He's past the 30. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Back to throw, it's Washington. Quarterback just flat missed him, incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This one's complete. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target. And
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Terrapins will hustle to the line.
Good enough for a first down.
Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. To throw, it's Washington. Rushes on him. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. It's good. That'll close the gap to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Air Force is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Colorado Springs, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 11 to Wyoming. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant
Breaks into the open.
it's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Finds the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now on first down from the 43. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Quick completion on the out route.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Makes a man miss. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Washington. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This has been a rough night for this offensive. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Terrapins will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs, and this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, if you're the quarterback, you're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking them.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Parks. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Robinson will throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Caught in the backfield, it's Webb. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium.
And that's a 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Grab. behind the line. It's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
And a first down for the offense.
Just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw it. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. How about the big tight end keeping his concentration off that deflection?
And a lot of times you see those contested catches, but the deflected catches, those are just good bounces. Nice job by the big fella, continuing to concentrate and see the football, but a nice break for that thing to bounce right to him.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Out of the gun, the running back has it. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Looking left. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Nestled just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Washington. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the tailback. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's caught. It's Webb. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle. It's Fleming. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. The hand to the running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Trying play action. Catch in the middle. It's Webb. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And that's good enough for first down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Brings up second down.
Right back to the well. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Looking to pass. It's Washington. And he makes the catch, but just a hair out of the back of the end zone. It'll be incomplete. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room. It's Avery. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Parks. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. They go to the ground. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. On target. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. Right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Texas Tech made it look easy today, but I promise you, There is nothing easy about a double-digit road victory. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Red Raiders. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, this defense has been flying around. They are everywhere. There's 6 sacks on the day, spreading it around, multiple people coming from every angle. This QB has had a nightmare of a day.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Washington. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner will be brought down. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Might be calling a hot route. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And that is no good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Back to pass, it's Washington. Grab near the marker, it's Smith. The Terrapins get it past the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To the air on 1st down. Got a man, it's Smith.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.